Are you sleepwalking through life, just feeling lost and lonely? Then today's message is for you to lead you back to where you belong.
Welcome to the No Bow Tie Show. I'm John No Bow Tie Swoboda, author, musician, and mindset mentor. Get ready to discover your unique edge, tools to conquer doubt, and the power to live with limitless joy.
Loneliness doesn't always look like what we think. It's not just being left out or not getting an invitation. You know it's deeper than that. Sitting home alone is really just the result of feeling lonely, not the cause. Sure, it might be triggered by a lack of friends, family wounds, and the chaos of this divided world, but those are merely cracks on the surface. The deeper fracture is in the foundation, that part of you that's meant to feel steady, connected, and whole. Say one day you're talking with a friend. They are sharing something exciting with you, a promotion, travel plans, or a public recognition. You smile and say the right words, but inside you feel a sharp pang. Not anger, not even jealousy, just empty. A heaviness creeps in. You find yourself wishing you had their luck, their life, their momentum. Isolation surrounds you, and suddenly your world feels smaller and dimmer than it did mere moments ago. Then something shifts, and it feels poisonous. Darkness settles into your thoughts and lingers. It makes your mind its home. Envy becomes self-doubt. Disconnection becomes resentment. And being alone becomes feeling truly lonely. Your sense of purpose slips away and you become an automaton going through the motions. Sound familiar? But that isn't the end of the story. It's the signal you're looking in the wrong direction. Loneliness is not an external problem. It's a distortion of perspective. It's time to separate that trigger from what is the truth. The truth is this: you haven't lost your connection, you've lost sight of it. And that can change. Your connection to yourself, to meaning, to joy, to purpose is still there. Buried maybe, but never gone. And once you tune back in, even just a little, something shifts and the light returns. There's no magic fix, no perfect formula. But there are daily principles you can live by that when you act on them, they will lift you up. They will bring you presence of mind where there was emptiness. And they can even turn isolation into a time of power, clarity, and strength.
If you've made it this far in the video, you're ready. Let's do this. Every great breakthrough begins with what I call the glimpse. Go with me for a moment and think back. At some point in your life, you caught a glimpse of your potential. You caught something about yourself, a possibility, an excitement, something within you lit like a flame. And maybe you ignored that, but you had it. You had what we're going to call the glimpse, a little light of who you really are and what you can become.
We've all felt that. Maybe in a conversation, a dream, a decision, a pang from deep within your gut, not of pain, but of inspiration. The glimpse is a key to your truest self, so don't leave it buried. Let's use it to unlock your focus, ignite your drive, and open the door to real connection. It all starts with one brave step. To make your growth achievable, start small. Like planting a seed, you wouldn't expect a tree overnight. Change comes from consistency and commitment. Trusting the roots will grow in time. Start with where you are, and then make sure each step is realistic and achievable and moves you forward. Momentum builds strength. Overcoming loneliness requires an attractive sacrifice. Boldly stepping into the light of your burning potential and out of the shadow of limiting perspectives. Beyond those false comforts, you finally see that discipline isn't a punishment, it's a reward, a steady heat of devotion lit by fiery purpose. Action ignites vision. In the glow of that flame, discipline shines, feeding the fire within even more. All it takes is that first spark and the courage to keep moving forward. As you gain momentum, it will become easier to leave behind what holds you back. Here's how to stay connected and keep your fire burning. Once you are in motion, renew your connection to yourself and others with what I call the 3 I's: interest, inspirations, and ideas. While the glimpse is your initial spark, these will become your compass and your map. The glimpse may have changed. It's the emotion of want and desire that matter. Respect and pursue them, and you will move in the right direction and avoid the trap of retreating into old patterns, becoming an automaton, and going through the motions of yesterday's monotonous tasks. Along the way, continue to identify and eliminate any thoughts and activities that don't feed your core self. That requires the discipline you've been gifted. So stay vigilant and focus on what nurtures you physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, and socially. I dive deeper in my book, the free worksheet, and a newsletter, but for now, track your glimpses, write them down, respect your interests, and work your intrigues. Do not ignore them. And let the inspiration shape the ideas that make you vibrate with desire. Because those ideas are not just passing thoughts, they are reflections of your deepest self, the best part of you. They point directly to what you really want in life. As you grow into your true self, everything begins to realign. Self-acceptance radiates outward, and others feel it. The world you love begins to move toward you instead of pulling away, and you step through the door from scarcity to abundance, from loneliness to connection, from longing to joy. And when you get there, take the time to enjoy it. Welcome home. If you're tired of suffering and surviving through loneliness and you desire the higher connection that life can offer, go to nobowtie.com/life and begin your new life. Join us next week when we discover the joy of discipline.